Let me get off this Wi-Fi. We here, pardon me. I had a little technical difficulty. We here live. Hit that like button. Make sure you in the chat. So $1,000 for the month, right? $1,000 for the month. I did my best. I want to give a big shout to King Sam, who made sure I did not stick to my budget, even though I tried. So let's start right now. Get your pen and pad down so you can keep up with me. All right, so you know where I'm at with the $1,000. Gary Mack, what up, baby? Get your pen and pad so you know where I'm at with the $1,000. Okay. So let's start $1,000. Now, if I get my calculator out too while we're on it. $1,000. I did a whole recorded video, but I said I'm gonna go live and talk to you guys live. This way you can ask me any questions you want while I'm talking about the $1,000. So we said we should not put rent into the budget, right? So my rent is $267. So let's take away $267 from $1,000, just for argument's sake. So $1,000. First, take away $267. That's my rent. So I wrote everything down that I did for the month. My food and entertainment, which includes a little bit of fuckery, $470. That's food, going out to eat, drinks, mainly drinks, some entertainment, $470. So let's minus $470. Now, gas was $80. I only got to gas up once a month if I'm only driving back and forth. So gas, $80. My light bill, $35. Take away $35. My cable, $90. I have really good cable, really good Wi-Fi. Really, I have really good Wi-Fi at the crib. So minus $90. I did go food shopping on a small scale. I snack a lot. I eat sandwiches at the crib. I eat when I'm out. $97. So if you're keeping track, it's negative 39. Negative 39. Let's throw in my phones, my 2 phone bills. I have 2 phones, great coverage. Yes, I have 5 phones, but 2 have bills. Minus 88. Combined, both phones combined. That's negative 127. Miscellaneous, extra. I just threw the miscellaneous in there for things I couldn't account for. Money just spent. Maybe some extra fuckery I couldn't account for either. 160. So at this moment, I am negative 287 from my $1,000 budget. Now, you can ask your questions as we go along. So for my $1,000 budget, I'm negative 287. That includes rent. Includes rent. Don't worry, Joel. I'm gonna go over it again. I'm just breaking down the basics so we can all be on the same page. If I take away my rent at 267, I don't add the rent to the budget. Remember, some of you guys did not want the rent to be added. Then I'm only negative $20. So you guys jump in. I'm gonna do it again, Joel. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna catch you when comment go over again. Sophia Felix, what up? SV the Guard, Beantown in the building. Speak Spanish now. What up? Nano, Sosa was good. Dirty Worker was good.
I don't need it right now.
Elvis was good. Yeah, I'm working. Look at I'm giving you guys my exact budget. Joshua, what's going on? Mama Flip in the building.
I don't care what.
Gary, yeah, a lot going on. Danny J, what's good? More music in the building. So all right, so I got 56 in the building right now. I'm gonna start over again. As I said, for the people that are here, I wanted to start it. Some people are only gonna watch the first part of this video, so I figured I'd get it out now. Now let's go back. Before we get started, again, have you a calculator and have you a piece of paper? You can write this down, or just play the video back, whatever you want to do. So we started with $1,000. 1,000. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the video out of me just counting $1,000 in pesos. So to start, to start with the $1,000, I took out my rent. Pay attention, guys. I took out my rent, $267. Right? Food and entertainment, which was 1 month of food and entertainment, and King Sam had me out damn near every night for a week and a half. $470. Yes, I spent a lot more than I would have spent normally. Okay. Gas for my car, $80. $80 lasts me damn near the whole month. My light bill at the crib, $35. My cable Wi-Fi, got really good Wi-Fi at the crib, $90. Shopping, I went food shopping for minor stuff at the crib for when I am home. I'm hardly ever home, but when I am home, $97. So if you're paying attention, it's -39 at this very moment. My 2 phone bills, I have multiple phones, but 2 phone bills I have a contract for, -$88. And extra, meaning maybe a little extra fuckery, some money here and there I may have spent. Maybe I gave somebody some money, whatever. -$160. So at this very moment, with my budget, including rent, I am -$287, over $1,000. But for you guys that said I shouldn't add the rent, if I add back $267, my rent, I'm only -$20 for the whole month. So I told you guys I can do $1,000 for the whole month, right? I didn't because of King Sam. Shout to him. But if I take away $470 of food and entertainment, fuckery, whatever you want to call it, I might only spend half of that on my normal time. Maybe going out normally, I might spend half of that. 50 a day here and there, 60 a day here and there. So that's, I'm gonna do the whole thing again in a minute, but let's talk about it. So without my rent, I'm -$20. Hey, I'll be here. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Hey, don't forget what I said. Look that up, okay? Yeah, I'm live right now. Yeah. Oh, what happened? Yeah, that's what I say. Bring over, yeah. But I'll be here. I'll be here all day. I ain't gonna do it.
We gonna be right up.
Cool. Yeah, do that. Let's get out the crib.
Yeah, you gonna walk down the beach?
Face Smile, what's good? P-Man said rent, car, insurance, food, chicas, 5K. Damn, that's a lot. Ricardo, what's good? Rose, what's going on? Well, Dow, that's the thing. My budget is this is a simple budget. And I added the fuckery, but that was King Sam taking me out 5-6 days every night and us blowing money. Yeah, red woman out, my red cup, that's part of the budget. Part of the budget. Patrick, what's good? Well, Joe, that rent is actually going up. but it is $267 at the moment. That rent's actually going up. Ray Loyal in the building. El Delore, what's good? So that's to give you guys an understanding of how pretty much the $1,000 budget was fine. It's me. It was fine. It's just that I was out partying more than I usually do, you know. So the reality is, I actually could have done the $1,000 budget. I could have done it. But I will say on my normal month, and I realized this as I was going through my numbers and stuff, I probably could do $1,500 my normal month, $1,500. And that's with average moderate partying here and there. Obviously, I won't party as much as we did that week because King Sam decided he was going to spend all my money. But yeah, you can do it. So I tell everybody, if you got $2,000 a month, and I just had this conversation with the homie yesterday, $2,000 is great here. $2,000 a month is great. Can you live off less? Yes, you can. And like I said, ask any questions you want on the live or in the comment section when the video's over, however you want to do it, and I will try to answer. I figure my normal budget's $1,400, $1,500, right? I did the 1,000. I've done 1,000 before. I've done under 1,000. But that was not partying a lot, hanging out, really just kind of staying to myself type shit. Global Paper, what up? Excuse me, Delta One, what's good? Speak Spanish now, said non-drinking vegan on monk roll. Yeah, if you're on monk roll, you good. Joel said my normal month is your, yeah. But that's why I love Dominican Republic. That's why I live here, to keep my money low. I don't got to spend a whole lot of money. Jesse Short said, Flip, what's good? Any price still available? There might be a couple places. I know people are looking. It's hard to find, but you can look. A couple guys started looking yesterday trying to come down here. Nathaniel Real in Costa Rica, shout to you. So like I said, the $1,000 can be done. I did it before. I'll tell you, one time I think I did 700. I think I did 700 before. But my normal budget pretty much is 1,500. Now, here's something I didn't add in. So I did this, my budget, my personal budget. Now for me, to add the kids, I got the kids. To add the kids with no extras, I pay for school in advance, so no extras, any of that. That's another 600. So, and that's just if they need their basic stuff. That's $600. Not per kid combined. So you want to say with my children, my budget is about 1,900, basically, right? Jesse Short said, yeah, it's another close spot. Yeah, you got to look, but it's spots, you got to look. A lot of people are holding their spots to the last minute so they can overcharge. Schools are good, but all my kids go to private schools. Schools are good. G Money in the building, 215, what's good? So I put that part out because we were talking about personal budget. So without that's my personal budget. I did 1,000, 1,020 without my rent. Normal 1,500, If I add my children into it, it's a little more, obviously. But without my children, in my personal budget, you can live off of 1,500 a month. But like I said, rest in peace, my boy Kiko. When I first came down here for a long period of time, Kiko told me $2,000. So my first 6 months in DR, when I decided to stay for 6 months, I put $2,000 in an envelope and marked them each month, right? So it was 6 months, so $12,000. And hey, what's up, Joe? I was under my budget every month except my birthday. My birthday month, November, I went above my budget because I like to party. So I did under 2, and that was still kind of partying a little bit, having a good time, But once you hear longer, you'll learn different things: where to shop, where to go for happy hour, where to go eat, where to do this, where to do that. I have no problem spending money. I'm not a cheap dude, but I know if I can go here and spend $80, why would I go here and spend $180 for the same thing? So I know where to go, I know where to drink, I know where to eat, even though I'll be honest, I don't eat many places. It's a compliment when you guys say, "Great, I come to your spot all the time because I ain't gonna get sick." Thank you. I take a lot of pride in that. You know what I'm saying? I take a lot of pride in that. You know what I'm saying? But that's also the reason I don't eat everywhere else. A lot of places just aren't too sanitary for my taste. So, in my opinion, can the $1,000 be done? Yes, the $1,000 can be done. You can still have fun, but you're gonna cut corners with certain things. Like I wanted a lobster dinner the other day. It was January 28th. I ain't have enough for lobster dinner, so I was like, can't do it. My man was laughing. He said, "What's up?" I was like, It's January 28th. I don't got enough money for lobster. And I tell you, I had the amount of money. I'm gonna put the video up. I'll put it in the shorts or something. I had the amount of money. It was exactly $1,000 in pesos to the dollar, to the peso. And once that shit dwindled down, matter of fact, if King Salmon alive, it'll show you. It'll tell you. I was like this. I ain't got no more money. You know what I mean? So I tried my best to stick to that budget. And the reason I was able to do it was because in my hand, I did not include my rent. I pay my rent digitally, so I was able to slide with that. But I kept the 267 written down and in my head the whole time. J Mar, what up? Said P-Man said happy hour, go to checkpoint or buy your drinks at FlipFlop because they too cheap. X Shoulder, what up? Joe, I do both. I do both. Now, if you listen to what I said and wrote down what I said, when I put shopping, when I said shopping, meaning for my minor stuff, that was La Serena. $80 was La Serena, $27 was the local Kamado. Yeah, $80 was La Serena. And $27 was the local Kamado. Bought some stuff from locally to cook for the night, so on and so on. So yeah, I did both. But also, like I said, when you live here, when you're here on a staycation or as an expat, when you learn where to shop, everything becomes different. Everything is different. You learn where to spend your money. Now, some guys just don't care. They blow money. It is what it is. Me, no. You know, I can't do it. Let me turn my ringer off. Excuse me. Myself, I have to be, not like I said, I'm not cheap, so I'm not frugal. But just, hey, Greg, we don't got to buy that today. I told you guys, I grew up a certain way, so sometimes I see, remember that you open the book up, the finger hut book, and you be like, I want that, and you start making an X, knowing you can't afford it. That was me. So when I was able to afford those things, I was like, oh, I need a foot massager with a little toe tickler. Knowing I don't need that shit, but I'm buying it because I remember it was in the finger hut book. But for the most part, with my budget, like I said, $470 went to food and entertainment. That's me eating out of the crib and drinking and partying. So that's $470. Now, that's cheap. Most guys will spend $500 to $1,000 just on that. G Money said, if I fly into Santiago, how can I get to Sosua? Take a bus or a taxi, brother. It's only an hour and a half away. J Mom, I'm here. I've been here for 16 years, living here 13 or more now. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Knock on wood. Knock on wood, ain't going nowhere. So that's basically the budget I have. For the month. Now it was tight. It was tight. As I said, if you take out the rent, I'm negative 120. If you add the rent, I'm negative 187. So technically I did 1,287 with rent. Without rent, I did $1,020. So I proved it can be done. And like I said, King Sam went out his way to make sure I spent all my damn money. So if you guys just join us, hit that like button. I'm going to do the whole budget over again one more time. I'll let you know when so you can be ready. Rich, what's good? J Mar, yeah, I'm here, baby. Noah Grant said a lot of military vets. There's a lot of military vets. There are a lot of veteran centers in Sosua and Puerto Plata. You can find a lot of places here to help veterans. Huge veteran community. Appreciate it, Joe. I'm gonna do it again. Alki, what's good? I'm gonna do it again. Earn money in the building for real and in the building. And shout out to Bo Riggs earlier. He's doing a live here at FlipFlop. Shout to him. Bo Riggs is in the building for Super Bowl. Darren, remember Finger Hut? Or the East Bay magazine? Mira. Salto mucho. Put that in the freezer. Oh, earn money in the building?
Yeah, I'm here. He ain't lying. I'm definitely here.
He in the building.
Exactly.
So like I said, in 5 minutes, you can ask your question. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna read the whole list over again. But basically, $1,000 was done. It was tough because there were things I wanted to do, but I had to stick to the budget. But also, it wouldn't have been as tough if Sam didn't have me running around spending money like crazy. Sam and Todd, shout to them. If they didn't force my hand to buy extra drinks and you know, let me tell you what Todd did. Todd was like, "I'm buying a bottle of Goose. It's okay." To get me to go over my budget. And Sam was like, "You're not gonna make that budget. I hope you're ready." So you know, it worked. Now, normally, if I'm just doing me, yeah, I could probably do $1,000 like it's nothing, without going over my money. Knew it was good. Say, be out here tomorrow. That's what's up. Similar travel in the building. Shout out to my bro. So I'm gonna tell you off of this experience and going over my numbers when I was writing all this stuff down. In my opinion, $1,500 a month goes a long way in the up. Now, if you want to do 2,000, you'll be good. You want to do 2,500, you'll be good. But in my opinion, if you want to be frugal, or you want to, you know, hey Greg, I don't want to spend too much money. 1,500 can get you by. Definitely less partying will get you by. If you're like me, you like to drink, like to party a little bit, you're gonna go over. But 1,500 is pretty much a good number. Like I said, that's pretty much my number. My number is pretty much 1,500. I'm sorry, it's actually 1,400, but I put it at 15 and rounded off. So, because I was writing all this down, I was like, damn. On my usual, I do this. I kept comparing. On my usual, I do this. On my usual, I do that. You know what I'm saying? It made more sense for me to say this is what I'm doing now, but on my usual, I do this. So I had to go with the averages so I can explain to you guys that yes, I did the $1,000, but usually my normal is 1,400. So Masito said, how to get Sosua from Santo Domingo? Take the bus or taxi, brother. It's just 4.5 hours away, give or take. Steve, shout out to Steve Martin. Said I lived on 60,000 a month for years. So let's go. Hold on. And you can. That's the point of the video. No, you can. 60,000 at the moment is $1,070. There you go. Shout out to Steve Martin. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, Mo. You cannot live on 1,500 pesos a month, brother. There you go. So Earn Money said, if you recognize me at flip-flops, shots on me all weekend. There you go. Shout to Earn Money. And he did show his face. So if you were watching, you know. Yeah, exactly. He did show your face. So the Steve Martin, he lives down here, $1,000 a month. Okay. You can live off of 1,000. Joel, appreciate that, brother. Much appreciated. And like I said, if you give me one more minute, I'm gonna do the whole list all over again for you guys that were at the beginning. And just give you it's really just give you the breakdown, because at the end of the day, once I did I went this budget and this is what I usually do. I don't party as much as I do. Like I think people think I do. You may see me out sporadically here and there, but when Sam and Todd was here, we were out every damn night. Okay, that's a rarity to see me every. Now this weekend, you're gonna see me every night. I'm gonna be out and about every night, but that's not usual. You see me out every single night. That's not normal for me. You know, I actually try not to go out every single night. Tighter CPT, my bro, what's good with you? No, not being a hermit. I'm at the bar. I'm at the bar 7 o'clock. We open at 8 o'clock. Sometimes I don't leave till 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock, and go home. Besides those times, I'm running the streets, hanging out with the fellas, hanging out with whoever's in town, going out. So, you know, my normal thing, I'll do it every night. I see it. I'll be here, bro. And thank you very much for that, too. But make sure she get out. Yeah. Appreciate you guys, man. But you can literally get it done. Hey, I'll see you later, baby. You can literally get it done, because I personally, now I'm gonna give you guys the budget. One more time, I'll give you the budget. And I said, any questions you guys got, put it in the live comments, or E2, or put it in the comment section when the video's over, and I will answer you. So hold on, I got to show off because we at Flip Flop Sports Bar. That's the Doritos Nacho Supreme. Shameless plug because I am the plug. Doritos Flaming Hot Nacho Supreme. Ooh, that look good. So I'm gonna give you guys a budget one more time. I'm gonna take a picture of my beautiful food. Get a picture of my food. I'm gonna give these guys right now. That look good. So let's do the budget one more time for all you guys that are just joining us. Taking a picture of my beautiful food. I'm not a photographer. I try though. All right, so $1,000 budget. I suck at taking pictures. James said, I plan on vacation in May. American changed my flight. They said Pop Airport will be closed. Yes, if you're watching my video, I said it last year. I'll do another one about it. Last year, they closed for 10 days. They're going to do it again this year. I'll put another video out because I know nobody watching my videos. But I did say it'll be 2 years, last year and this year. They'll be closed for 10 days. Give me a fork and a hot sauce. Now, let's do the budget. And amarillo y un merengue. So $1,000 budget. Get your calculator out. Get your calculator out. Get your paper out. Thank you. $1,000. Okay. So we're gonna start it by taking the rent out. Take out $267 as my rent, which is going up. Food and entertainment, meaning eating, drinking, fuckery, whatever. Take out $470. Gas for the whip, $80 a month. I don't need a lot of gas. My car is good on gas, and I don't drive all over the place. Where's the Superman shirt?
It's dirty.
My light bill, $35 for the month. My cable internet, like I said, I got really good Wi-Fi, $90. Shopping, just some minor stuff I bought, $97. My 2 phone bills, I have 2 phones with contracts, $88. Extra, all the extras, maybe some more fuckeries, some more drinks, whatever the case may be, minus $160. That leaves me at negative $287. Negative $287. Now, if you remember, my rent was $267, and some of you guys said don't include the rent. So if I add the rent back, I'm at negative $20 for my $1,000 budget. So without my rent, my budget was $1,020 for the month. And that's with King Sam taking me out drinking damn near every day. With the rent, it's negative $287. As I went over this budget, I realized my normal budget is about $1,400. I rounded off to $1,500 to give you guys, I'll throw extra 100 in there based on the things I like to do. I don't go out that much all the time. I'm not every day. You'll see me out every day this weekend. You'll see me out every day once in a while, here and there. With certain people in town, my brothers in town, we hang out. But only once in a while, boom, boom, boom. So for right now, the $1,000 budget's cool. I say $1,500 is real good. You'll be okay. $2,000, you're great. If you got a $2,000 budget, you're great. Yeah, it's the cost of living. I decided to do a live. More music, appreciate you. And I'm gonna do another video about the airport closing. I did talk about it last year. I'll do an update with that. If I do an update before I get started on the weekend, I'll make sure I put that out for all y'all. So 1,000 was the budget. We made it to 1,020 without rent. My normal budget is $1,400 per month, and 2,000, you can live very good. In my opinion, I had a buddy here yesterday asking me about 2,500. You can live very good on 2,500. So you can do it. You can make it happen. It's really up to you and your budget, your personal budget. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And you gotta look for it, brother. My rent right now is $267. It's going up to $350. But yeah, you gotta look, man. You gotta do the footwork. There's many places you can find with cheap rent. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Sosua is very expensive. Inside this circle, very expensive. Outside of this circle, you good. Outside of this circle, you good. It's just in here, the same apartment that's $900, $1,000. If you go outside, it's $400, $500. If you go to Santiago, it's brand new build, $400. So you got to know what you're looking for. But I'm not going to stay long on this. Let me see. Harlem said, coming for all of March. Can't wait to walk up the yellow steps. Have to see. I got them vegan options. Definitely pull up. And thank you very much. So go back and rewind this. I'm not going to stay long on the live because I know you guys don't watch as much. But whatever questions you want to ask them in the comment section, and I will respond to you based on my budget. So I did the 1,000, a little over. I realized my normal budget is $1,400, and I feel $2,000 you can live very well here. And I did the $2,000 budget with no problem. So y'all stay tuned, like, share, subscribe. That's my $1,000 budget for the month. I will post a couple of shorts on what I recorded, and you guys stay tuned for more. Share this with your peoples. It's not very expensive to live in the Dominican Republic at all. Thank you. See you guys soon. Pull up the flip-flop. As they say, make flip-flop your first stop. Thank you, guys.